Let's read secrets. Let's read secrets for the last hour and 20 minutes. This was just a bust, not a full-bodied. Yeah, it's about chest up, so I don't know about that. But it seems like they cut it out. Someone must have messaged him and been like, hey, we don't want that photo around anymore. Get it out of your video. Okay. Let us read some anonymous secrets for funsies. Can I submit a secret? We are accepting secrets on my Instagram story. They will be anonymous. But if you have an Instagram, you can submit on my story. I don't know if this will be fun or not. If it ends up not being fun, I will fully watch more BuzzFeed Unsolved. Because those are fun. Those I enjoy a lot. I ate deodorant just now. I don't believe that one. I think that one's not true. I used to eat coins. What happened? Which one of you is the one who used to eat coins? I know you're here. I used to eat coins. There's still a part of me that believes in Santa Claus. I'm an adult. You still believe in Santa Claus? But don't you know that your parents were buying all those gifts all the time? Don't you know? I'm in love with one of my closest friends. Any of the ones that say that they're in love with their best friend or their close friend, tell them. Tell them. Unless they're in a relationship, then don't tell them. Tell them. I mean, yeah, Santa's real. Yeah, no, Santa's real. Santa's definitely real. No, you're definitely right. I like eating sand sometimes. You didn't even care that I was taking them anonymously on Instagram. You just wanted to let everyone know. You eat sand sometimes. Bang, 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 bang. I kicked Tigger at Disneyland when I was 2. I expected some really innocent, just little cute things. That's definitely one of them. I still drank milk from my baby bottle at 12 years old. Listen, I could imagine that just being like a comfort thing. Hey, no shame. No shame. I don't like most things pumpkin spice unless it's a muffin or a latte. What else is there? What even are the other options that are worth mentioning? Found out a woman I met through a friend and liked romantically was my third cousin. I'm gonna assume that halted any pursuit of anything romantic from that point further. But I mean, it could be worse. They could have been your first cousin. Third is still pretty bad though. Third is still pretty bad. Oh, people in chat are just openly sharing secrets without it being anonymous. Didn't stop sucking my thumb until I was 13. Hey, also, no shame. There's a comfort. It's like my cat that still suckles. Oh, she's not right now, though. Look at that. See her little twitch. Look at that belly. Look at this belly. Oh my god, the jazz just ended. Well, hold on, though. I'm not ready for the jazz to stop. We're still here vibing. We're still here vibing. I say I have selective mutism. Is that how you would... That's how they wrote it. I don't know if that's how you would say that. I just don't like talking to people that much. The only oh, I can't read the rest of it. Yeah, I think they didn't know there was a character limit, but they just don't like talking to people. I'm getting bored of my girlfriend. I think that means you need to explore why that is. What are you missing in your relationship? Or do you just like not want to be together anymore? Because then I think you need to break up and not string her along if she thinks that you're still totally in it and you're bored. That's not a great place to be. That's not fun. That's a horrible place to be. But there's lots of ways that you can, if you're still in love with the person, but you feel like there's not a lot of fun things happening, that's an easy fix. If you still love and want that person to be your person, hey, that's not so bad. But if you just like don't like her anymore, I think that you probably need to move on to somebody else. You probably need to break up if you just don't like her anymore. Okay, I think I'm dating my best friend / crush now. You should definitely know for sure. If you have to say, I think we're dating, I think that there's too big a risk that you're not dating because you don't know for sure. How do you think that you are, but you don't know for sure? I want to ask my crush to be my girlfriend, but I don't know. She and I both like each other. If you know that you like each other, why wouldn't you do it? Please, you have to tell her. Especially if you already know you like each other. What are you waiting for? I ate crayons as a kid and then would poop a rainbow. That's a little TMI. But like, good for you. I'm gonna be right back really, really quickly. We're gonna keep reading secrets, but I'm gonna be right back real quick. Okay, back to secrets. There will not be any Disney Dreamlight Valley until I'm back in England because my save file is in England. Because I am silly and forgot to bring it over. I'm reading secrets off my Instagram stories if you want to add any to the bunch. My parents don't know I'm in a relationship with a girl and I'm worried about their reaction. I'm assuming you, as the person writing this secret, is also a girl, is the big deal. And it isn't a big deal. And also, if you don't think that, oh my god, my eyeliner, no. Just hide under there. No one saw it, nobody knows. How did that get like that? When did that even happen? Nobody knows. Nobody saw it. Why am I so aware of it now? How did it get like that? Hold on, I'm fixing it. I gotta. How did it happen? That must have happened right after I did my eyeliner. I've never had this eyeliner smudge, which is kind of a shock. Alright, well I can't perfectly fix it. But that should be good enough. I'm leaving in an hour anyway. Yeah, that's better. It isn't perfect, but it'll do. I can't believe that happened. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, don't tell, your parents if you think the reaction is likely to be bad. Honestly, then they don't deserve to get to be let in on things like that in your life. They, revoke the right to be let in on intimate parts of your life as your parents if you know that they will react poorly. I don't know how that happened. I kissed my best friend who was a girl, and I'm also a girl, when I was 8. That's okay. That's not a big deal at all, in fact. I can only imagine that you're probably a very young person that you think that that's like a really big deal secret. Hey, that's all good. That's cool. I just started dating my friend's crush, but I don't know how to tell them. We both had a crush on the same person. That one sucks. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I hope your friend can remember and really... Oh my god, hold on. Wait. Sorry. What is that? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Here's the thing about it that I think in these situations, the person on the other end that your friend in this situation need to remember is that the crush themselves as a human being also get to have a say in who they do and do not want to date. And if it turns out that they liked you and they don't feel that way about your friend, it's hard having a crush on the same person, but that person also gets to have a say and have feelings, and their feelings are for you and not for your crush. I mean, for your friend. That'll be hard to let go of for them, but I hope that it doesn't ruin your friendship, because I don't think it's anything necessarily wrong that you've done. And we have to remember the crush's feelings involved. If he just doesn't like the other person in that way, then it wasn't anybody's fault to begin with. But yeesh, it does suck. Especially if you're just like a teenager and you guys have the same crush, and then it turns out that crush does like you and not them. It hurts, but I hope that they don't let go of your friendship because of that, because that would be silly. You can't blame him for how he feels about it, or how the crush feels. I don't know that it's a guy. My best friend pokes fun at me constantly, and it sometimes hurts. Won't tell her, though. I think that you should. Lots of friends joke in a way that like seems mean to people on the outside, but people on the inside... they know where the limits are with what is and isn't a painful joke from their friend. And if your friend takes it too far and they say something that does actually hurt you, you should tell them and be like, hey, actually, that one hurts a little too much. That one hits a little too hard. Can we not make that joke? And a good friend would say, oh yeah, I'll keep making fun of you in other ways that don't actually legitimately hurt you. But I won't do that one. Hold on, she's stretching. I saw the toes go and I needed to... Sorry. Anyway, you get the gist. You get the point. I used to mix soap into my brother's toothpaste because he annoyed me. I mean, it's gotta be only helping the matter, right? You know, soap. That must have not tasted good. That should not probably taste very good, right? I wish I thought of that when my brother was annoying me. I can't believe she's laying that thing like that. That's so funny. Out of my 9 friends, I only ever actually cared about and liked one of them. I think as you get older, you really get a sense of, you get to choose who you put effort into as friends that you truly care about and feel cared for by, or whatever. As a young person, you just kind of have a bunch of friends in like a big group, but as you get older, you really become more choosy about who you want to put time and effort into, who really feels like a worth it friend that you can grow with and hold each other accountable and are just like really there for each other and care for each other. And it is okay that you really only liked one of the friends that you had throughout your life. Get rid of the other ones as you get older. You don't need the friends that you don't actually really care about, or you don't even maybe feel like they care about you even. You only need one good one. And only keep the ones that you truly like and like to be around. That add value to your life, that make you a better person, that are good people. I killed my sister's hermit crab. I thought spraying down its tank was how it got water. Did you drown her hermit crab? Did you spray him with so much water he drowned? Listen, it was an accident. You didn't do it on purpose. You didn't know, but does she know? You killed her hermit crab. Is it really even that easy to kill a hermit crab? I'm not really even sure. I feel like they have to be pretty resistant. I feel like they'd be harder to kill than you'd think. I don't know. Maybe not though, because you sprayed it with water and it died. Sunflower Envy, thank you for subbing. Red Cinder, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, dudes. I've been in love with my childhood best friend for years, and then he forgot my birthday. You know what? I have 2 thoughts about that. One, don't put a whole lot of weight in somebody not being good at remembering dates specifically, especially if they aren't specifically your significant other in that moment. I never remember my friend's birthday, and if I think of them just simply as a friend, it isn't something that I think I can work around to make a priority and remember them. I put them in my calendar and I try. I don't mind if my own friends don't remember my birthday either. I only remember because of Twitter, thankfully. But my significant other, I make it an absolute priority to know and make sure I would never forget it and make it special. But he doesn't know you're in love with him. So I wouldn't really blame him for just not remembering a date. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe it's because I'm very bad at remembering dates too. And I don't mind when people don't remember my birthday either. But you should tell him you love him and see what happens. I think you should tell him that you love him and see what happens. But don't think that he doesn't care about you just because he doesn't remember your birthday. I don't think that we should put so much value in that. I have a doc for important birthdays. I put all my family's birthdays in my calendar. Maybe I'm shitty for not thinking that it should be a priority for every single one of my friends to remember and put them all in my calendar. It kind of feels like a lot though, and I don't care. But if other people do care, if I have friends that specifically care, their birthday's a big deal, I think those ones I remember more. I'm not someone that thinks my birthday is a big deal, and I don't care if my friends remember or don't remember. And maybe that's just me. Maybe we need to prioritize who does and doesn't care. But hey, I think the big thing is you love him and he doesn't know that. So you should tell him and then find out. We only have 1 hour left of the stream. I can't believe we made it here. I can't believe I didn't take another nap. I can't believe I slept for only 3 hours during the whole last 24 hours. And don't even forget, yeah? I was live for the last 24 hours and only slept 3 of those. And I also, before the 24-hour stream, which started 6 p.m. yesterday, I was awake from 7 a.m. previously. So I've actually been awake for a lot longer and only had 3 hours of sleep. And somehow I'm still here. Ooh. Hey, let's get a little bit of real ones. And anybody who maybe has a shared experience or some good advice, feel free to chime in. I might be trans, and that's scary because I live in a very conservative state. Life would be harder. But also, I can only imagine how much harder life already is, hiding that and keeping who you may truly be a secret and not living as your true self. Unfortunately, it isn't an option for all people to just simply pick up and go to a state that's safe. This was a conversation I had with someone in England because they were under the impression they had this idea about states' rights where they're, in theory, should be good, that you can pick and choose a state that fits your ideals, and there are multiple options with different kind of platforms that you can sort of agree or disagree, participate in, whatever. But there are too many situations where people are not in a position where they can just go pick a different one. A lot of people never make it out of the states that they live in because it's incredibly expensive. It's also, there's so many other hassles along with picking up your entire life, going and getting a new job, leaving any and all friends and family behind, all your support. And I don't know which conservative states specifically. Somebody said there are lots of support groups in the South if you need somebody to talk to. But I mean, also, I just think start working on ways of, like, the goal being get out of the state, hopefully. But that is, like, not as easy of an option that I think other people realize, that you can't just pick everything up and go. Who knows how far would be the nearest next safe state, even. Because blue states can be sometimes incredibly far away from wherever the red state you happen to be living in. But hey, find those support groups, because staying hidden this way is also going to make life harder. And there are people that are supporting you in every state, I think. There are always going to be groups. If I had, in the last, what's the amount of time between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. yesterday, plus 21? I just keep making you guys do math, which is just honestly really rude. I'm so sorry. Oh, I accidentally scrolled up. There we go. My brain broke when he said that. 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. is wait, 6, 12 plus 21, 32. 3 hours of sleep in the last 32 hours. I'm just telling somebody of my accomplishments really quick. Wow. Jesus Christ, go to bed. I'm not even tired. That's what's insane. 3 hours of sleep. And I'm not even tired. My math might be wrong, but you know what? The idea of 31 hours is good enough. It gets the point across. I once ate paint. What's the picture of the old man online that was eating paint, like white paint, and because they thought it was yogurt? And it's just a picture of somebody's, like, grandpa, and his mouth is covered in paint. I have to find it. Wait, it's so funny. Found it. They also, whoever's grandfather this was, did come in and clarify that he is completely okay and unharmed by it. What a champion. I wonder if that paint was full too when he got to it. That picture is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I think it was posted on Tumblr originally. Actually, no, that looks like Twitter. They even updated with a photo of him and he's like laughing it off. So it's really fun and good-hearted. And he was fine. He ate a bunch of paint and was fine somehow. So, hey, you ate paint once? That's okay. So did he, and he was fine. Some of these are lame. Some of these are just people trying to be weird on purpose, which I knew would happen, but I was here for the lighthearted, really fun ones. And there are some really good ones so far. I took my sister's money and she's been looking for it ever since. Girl, give it back. What are you doing? That is theft. I must be running on fumes. Girl, give the money back. What are you doing? I did kind of want some chaotic secrets that are like, you're doing a bad thing. What are you up to? But also, thanks for sharing. I love to be involved in the chaoticness that is your life, where you're just stealing money from your family. Thanks for admitting your secret. Bing, bing, bing. I have a secret girlfriend. We have dated a month. I'm so in love. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Here's to the secret girlfriends, because you're not the only one so far in here. Ooh. I have a folder on my phone that has a ton of things that I never said to my friends and ex-relationships. This is not an advice stream. This is just to simply read your secrets and comment on them. I feel like you should let that go. I feel like that, like, does it feel like a burden to be remembering there are so many things you wish you said and just never did to people you used to love and friends of yours? I feel like you need to release yourself from that a little bit. Delete it. You don't need to hold on to those things. All of it's in the past. It doesn't matter what you wish you had said, you didn't say, what you could have said. The only way to move is forward. There's no path backwards. Let them go. Delete every single one of them notes. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't help you. It is something to let go of. Free yourself. Unless you want to write it into a book, because that could be a really interesting concept for somebody's book. All the things that I wish I had said. Are you a writer? Or is this like some kind of thing that you're holding over yourself of like, I'm going to look at this and regret all of these things, then get rid of it? Or if you're like a little bit of a writer and you're like, I'm going to put all of this into a book, pour my heart and soul into it, use this as fuel for creative projects, then more power to you. I say go with one of those two options, but don't just let it sit in your phone and know that you have a note app of just things that you wish you had said and then not do anything about it. One, you deserve to free yourself and not hold that over yourself forever. Or two, use it as like a means of taking power over those feelings and put it into something really creative and great, and then let it go. And then delete the app, the note app. With a note, not the whole note app. Everybody uses their notes app. I don't even know that your iPhone will let you delete that one. My friends made a group chat named "Don't Add My Name." Those aren't your friends. As much as it could be scary to just dump every friend in your friend group, I wish I had in grade school when I was just exclusively being left out specifically for the purpose of excluding me to feel awful by my own friends. Those aren't your friends, and keeping them around is not better than just simply letting go of them and not having a group of friends for a little bit. That pain is way less, it's like way more temporary than holding on to friends that are just awful people. Throw them all in the trash is my advice. Make new friends. In fact, the people that those friends of yours happen to also maybe bully on the side, those are probably some of the people that are cool. That's usually how that goes. I tried to make new friends and my friend group didn't like it, and those people were pretty cool people and they didn't like them. Probably for the same reason they didn't like me, which is something dumb. Something not actually important of any kind. Probably jealousy is usually what people would say is if suddenly your 12-year-old friend hates you. It's probably something really stupid and minor and they have no idea how to manage their emotions because they're 12. But yeah, get rid of them. They're not your friends. And don't let them guilt trip you into staying into the friendship just so they can keep bullying you. That's torture. You deserve better. I like my close friend, but he's giving me mixed signals. Don't let there be any room for a mixed signal. Ask them flat out, is my advice. Every time you have a crush on somebody that's your friend, tell them. What's the worst that happens? They say, you know, I don't really feel that way. But if they truly still value your friendship, which is why they were friends with you in the first place, nothing will change. You'll get past the little crush feelings. You'll be able to move forward because you'll know for certain whether they do or not like you. And if they do let it get to your friendship and ruin it, that wasn't a friendship that was going to hold the test of time in the first place. I hate to be the one to say it, I think. If something like that will ruin it, I think it wasn't meant to be a friendship that lasts in the first place. And it's better to know if you like them, you have a crush on them, find out yes or no if they do or not. And see how they still show up for you as a friend, or if they decide to stop showing up for you as a friend, and then move forward again. The only way to go is forward, even if it's little itty bitty baby steps. Don't be walking backwards. A lot of people having crush on their best friends. Start telling them. You don't want to be the person with the notes app that says that has things that they wish they had said to their friends. How eyeliner do? Clearly, I don't know how to do it because I don't. I think I had like a little pocket of ink when I did my liner on that side on stream that like was extra liquidy, and I didn't notice it get all smudgy throughout the stream. It is a much more liquid type of a eyeliner than like the NYX marker one I used to use. It's a felt tip little paintbrush kind of a deal. Max Overload, thank you for subscribing. NC Jester, thank you for subscribing as well. Nyx Boy, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I post kids at school's knees on Instagram. Like without them knowing, you just in class zooming in on people's knees and you have an Instagram account dedicated to your classmates' knees. Really? I want to tell you something, but I'm gonna make it be like a really big tease. I made an Instagram account, a secret one. It is a public one, but it's a secret one, so that I can post. I don't want to tell you what I post on it because you're gonna be able to find it immediately. But I made an Instagram account for posting a little specific thing that I think is really fun every time I get to experience it. And it is a public account that can be found, and it is me. And it only has 2 photos so far since I started doing it. It's not knees, but it is something, like it has a theme like that, that I, every time a specific thing I get to, I don't want to make it too obvious. You'll probably start finding it. But I have a secret Instagram account. I'm waiting for me to have a moment where I do get to post again, but I've only gotten to do two posts of a specific thing. I have a theme to it. Anyway, somebody said I'm scared of butterflies. That's not a big deal because I am too, actually. I'm afraid of any and all bugs, except for snails, if you would count that as a bug. I feel like it's bug adjacent, kind of related into the bug overarching, like, not specifically insect type deal, but snails are sick. Do love a good snail. I literally lied about my life experiences in all my college essays. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't blame you. Did you get good grades on them? Because that's what matters. No judgment. I used to have a crush on my brother. I'm glad that's a used to. I think that one's one that you really, that's another one. You really got to move forward from that. Like, really, like, be running in the other direction from that one. Please. I'm glad you said used to. That's much worse than the third cousin person. At least when they were romantically interested in their third cousin, they didn't know it was their cousin yet. I used to lie to my therapist. I think that that's way more common than you might realize. I feel like everybody, there's got to be so many people going in and trying to make their situation seem a little bit better because they're afraid of what their therapist might think of the real ordeal they're dealing with. But PSA, we all have to trust the professionals, and it is not going to help you to be lying to you. But I don't think you're the only one that's ever done that. I think probably a lot of people have told little lies to their therapist to try and cover how good or bad things may actually be going. No shame, you gotta tell them the whole truth. That's their job, and they are not cheap, so if you're paying them especially to be your therapist, definitely don't be lying to them. I wonder if somebody did actually find it. Don't believe somebody that says they found it. Only I can tell you if you found it. I don't want there to start being rumors that they found it. It's just some other person's account posting things. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they're lying, saying they found it, and now you all are like, let us know, but they don't actually know. Don't believe anybody that says anything about me that isn't me. Why would they know? PSA for anyone who ever says anything about any influencer based off of only 100% speculation and maybe a breadcrumb, a singular crumb of a real actual thing. Because a lot of people just make up an entire story around the littlest thing that they know. And it's the most wild one that they could think of. And there's no reason to ever believe that it's the truth. But also, did you find it? Did you actually? You commented on a post? Let me go see. I'll let you know. I'll be honest with you, but it's up to you if you want to keep it a secret and not tell anyone what is the thing that I made a little Instagram account for. Oh, suddenly it does have 4 followers, so I think somebody did find it. And one post has a comment, and they said found it. They did find it. I'll leave it to you if you want to let anyone in on it or not. I'm gonna keep doing it. This is an account. I wasn't even ever gonna mention that I'm doing this, and I especially wanted to collect more images before I ever said anything about it. But it is a little Instagram account that is just for me. Although if you find it, obviously you can follow it. I don't mind. I would have made it private if I cared, but it was just a little thing that I wanted to keep track of. It's a thing that I really love, specifically when I get to do the thing that would let me be in the situation. I'm just being so vague. The person in the chat who knows what I mean. That's so funny. Also, though, I have to keep scrolling back to where I was in my confessions because I had to switch my Instagram account to go and see if they left a comment, and they did. What do you think? I feel like it's a cool little thing. I wish I had done it sooner, especially considering all of the ones that could have been there that I had the experience in with. I'm not telling you. I'm excited that I started it because I feel like this is going to be really cool to look back on. But I like really wish I had started it so many years ago. All right, do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you what the thing is, and then you can go and try and find the Instagram account. How about that? Because now I'm feeling it's hard to keep it a secret now because I just want to say the thing. And I wish so badly I wanted to be a secret. Wait, Autumn, did you find it? I could tell you the thing that it's about, the theme. Although I think once I do, it won't be very hard to find it anymore. No, I'm trying. I'm gonna make you sweat until we hit the 24 hours. Although I think the stream's gonna abruptly end when that happens. I'll tell you the thing. I'll tell you the thing. It's gonna make your entire search like ridiculously easier. People have said 48. I'm not here for 48 hours. Am I supposed to give you 48 hours and then I'll tell you the thing? I can make you sweat for a couple more streams. I'll see you on Monday. I'm not gonna be live until then. Taking the weekend off. If you, please don't blame me. We did, oh my God, I punched that hard. I can't believe we're closing in on less than 40 minutes. All right. All I'll say is I wish I had done it sooner because there are so many that could have been included from all of my years of what I do and the things. King Claw Blazer, thank you for subscribing. Alex Shrimp, thank you for subbing. But I'm glad I started it now, and I only can just move forward and keep adding. Can't regret not having started it until I did, but I think it's gonna be really fun to collect these pictures of this thing. Somebody's secret. I'm not straight. Mwahaha! The evilest of all laughs. I can only expect that any person that's ever come out as anything other than straight has to be accompanied by an evil laugh. I think that's how it should be done. Oh, people are starting to find it. Who spilled the beans? Who spilled the beans? Because too many of you are finding it now. I don't know. Autumn, you seem to be struggling to figure out what the thing is. I could tell you for a price. People are probably, oh yeah, people are definitely spilling the beans. I don't mind. But I don't believe all of you that are saying you found it legitimately. I don't think all of you did. I'm gonna tell you before the end of the stream. How about that? I'm gonna tell you before the 24 hours happens. I'll tell you what the thing of the theme of the Instagram account is, and then it's up to you. You should be able to find it. But I will tell you before the stream ends. You have 46 minutes. Good luck. Shelby, those are cute little pictures. I just want to find a little corner to share of it, the thing, you know, of all of the ones that I am. I'm making it so much more confusing. I still pick my nose. I'm an adult. I think more people do this also than they're willing to admit. And I don't even think that that's all that shameful. As long as you're washing your hands. Like, hello, thank you. I don't think that one's that bad. I feel like a lot more people are doing it in the privacy of their own home. But if you're putting your fingers in places where you wouldn't want other people to have put their fingers and then touch you, make sure you're washing your hands after at least. Be clean about it. You know what I mean? Be clean. I'm still scared of the dark at 13. I don't think that that's so bad either. Pitch black is like spooky. So, hey, if you need like a little bit of light and a little bit of action, I used to not be able to sleep until I was in like well into high school, like probably about 14, 15, without the TV light on, like flickering. I could not fall asleep. My mom would get so mad at me. She would get so mad and come into my room and turn off my TV in the middle of the night. But then I'd wake up and I'd be like, nope, I gotta have that be on because I can't sleep without the TV flickering and have like a little bit of like just something going on in my room. A little bit of noise, a little bit of like kind of just background noise and a little bit of light. And that was well into high school because it just made me more comfortable sleeping. There's something really eerie about being in silence in the dark. Especially as a kid, I feel like your imagination's too wild and you have some crazy dreams and nightmares as a child. I don't think that's so bad at all. No shame, get a little light in your room. Make yourself be able to sleep comfortably. That's like the best time of your entire life is being asleep, so. I mean that. Sleep is great. Don't sacrifice comfortable sleep because you're embarrassed because you don't like sleeping in the pitch dark. Get a little light, get a cute one too. I'm gonna get a little mushroom plug-in nightlight just because I think they're adorable. I keep seeing them on Tumblr. Oh my god! I relate to this one, except I don't have a fear of it. I have a fear of glow sticks. One time, one popped into my eyes when I was like 4 or 5. I don't know what's in there. I do know that it's like a level of toxic and very dangerous, potentially. I popped one in my face and in my mouth. They taste nasty, by the way. Don't drink the liquid in a glow stick if you were ever tempted to. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know why you would have been tempted to, but I cracked one too hard. And the glow stick went everywhere. All over my clothes, which kind of looks sick. And in my mouth, which I'm pretty sure is toxic. You can't eat that stuff. I had to spit it all out, and it tasted disgusting. It was horrible. And I'm not messing with glow sticks anymore since then. I don't know what is the liquid inside a glow stick made, like, compromised of? Because it's definitely not digestible. You definitely can't be drinking it. Ooh, that's really bad. Wait, the glow stick's outer plastic tube holds a solution of an oxalate ester and an electron-rich dye, along with a glass vial. There's no glass in a glow stick. What? Filled with a hydrogen peroxide solution. The signature snap that starts the reaction signals that... Oh, there is a glass tube! Oh, that's even worse for both of us. You got it in your eyes and I got it in my mouth. The crack of a glow stick is a glass tube on the inside breaking. What? I don't know what I thought it was before. I just didn't think about it. But it's a glass tube cracking. Even like the little round ones that you kind of can crack a bunch of times in a bunch of little ways. It's just a bunch of glass. Some of the newer ones are just hard plastic. So it's a glass vial filled with a hydrogen peroxide solution. You definitely don't want to be drinking hydrogen peroxide. I don't know what is like, is it really toxic? Our glow sticks contain 2 chemicals, hydrogen peroxide and tert butyl alcohol. These mix with a fluorescent dye to achieve the colored glow stick effect. Next question, is glow stick liquid toxic? What could have happened? What's the worst thing that could have happened to me drinking it and also you getting it in your eyes? I feel like eyes is worse. I don't blame you for having a fear because I feel like that's definitely real bad for the eyes. But I lived from getting it in my mouth. I didn't like swallow all of it. This is not good. The ingredients in glow sticks are generally non-toxic. You know what? Never mind. Maybe we're just fine. Maybe you can get over the fear. And in most cases, will not require any medical attention. I'd be more worried about them little glass fibers getting in your eyes. I think now that I know there's glass inside of them, I definitely don't think that you should be swallowing that. However, if the glow stick fluid is swallowed, it may cause an upset stomach and mouth irritation. Can burn the eyes, irritate the skin, and burn the mouth and throat if ingested. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I even swallowed a bit of it. I just immediately spit all of the glow onto the floor. That must have looked crazy. My mom was in the room. I was in my house in the dining room. Oh my god, I must have gotten glow stick everywhere. My mom would have been so mad I didn't even realize. I think I was too concerned with having had it everywhere on me as well. Anyway, not that bad of a fear because I did also crack one all over myself. There's glass in glow sticks. I haven't gotten over that yet. Okay. I'm still mad at my sister for throwing me down a flight of stairs. Jesus Christ, I mean, I think that's valid. What'd she throw you down a flight of stairs for? You know what I would do as a kid? I would willingly jump off a flight of stairs because I liked to play this game by myself, which is how many stairs can I jump off of until I get hurt? 7, I remember specifically, was the number until I twisted my ankle. My sister or my brother were not involved in this. This was a game I played alone in the house. I'm sorry you got pushed. I was willingly jumping. Sorry, I gotta answer these messages. Are people trying to give hints? People are trying to give hints to find my little secret Instagram account. I started thinking about it when, who is it that made an Instagram account for taking a picture of onion rings that got found out on like Jimmy Fallon or something? This wasn't what inspired it, but it's the only thing I can compare it to, but it isn't onion rings and it is not food. Lord, that was it. Oh, and there was a person with the knees too. It's just like the person taking pictures of the knees, but I think I did remember seeing the story of Lord pop up on Tumblr again. I had heard about it tons of times, but that's when I was like, wait, I know something that I want to post as like a thing, but it's more of a sentimental thing, and to look back and remember so many things very vaguely that I'm not going to be specific about yet, because you have to find it in the next 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Why are people talking about clocks? It isn't a clock thing. I think one of the photos has a clock in it, but it isn't about clocks at all. Not a bad hint, but has nothing to do with the theme. There just happens to be a clock in one of them. Was there a clock in both of them? Wait. That's a coincidence. That's just a coincidence. Let me know when I hit 100 followers. I was the only person following this account from my main. Oh, I gave away a very big secret. Oh wait, I don't think I'm following it from my main. I'm following my main from it. I had 0 followers. Never mind, I'm not following it. I don't think. No, okay, I was like, you're gonna be able to find it by checking my followers from my main account, but I'm not following it. I'm only following my main account. I had 0 followers and fully expected no one to ever know about it. I actually thought people might just start to find it without me ever mentioning it at some point, but then no one did, and I was like, yeah, this is mine. But I kind of am excited that people are going to see the little photos. I feel like they're like kind of nice. They're like kind of little artsy fartsy little photos. You had 4 before I found it? Oh, they were there already before you found it? Oh, I haven't checked on it in a while. You may notice that the last one was a time ago. Because I haven't been around one in a while, or able to take a photo of one that would be relevant to the theme of what the account is in a while. I may be able to in San Diego, but I may not be able to because it won't be mine. So I don't know if I'll be including that one when I'm in San Diego for my one overnight, because I'm staying with someone. I might not do a photo of the thing there because it isn't mine. But it isn't a necessary thing that it needs to be mined, but I do need to have a very clean little corner of it that I can be artsy fartsy about, and I don't know if this person will have theirs be clean like that. Not in like a shady, they're a messy person kind of way, but you know, they'll be, you know, it's theirs, so. And I'm coming days later, so like, you know, they'll be having been used. I'm really giving you a lot of big hints now, I feel like. These are big hints. I broke a nurse's nose because she was trying to give me a shot. I was 8. Jeez. That's a strong punch for an 8-year-old. Jesus. I lied about being British, but everyone believed I am because I have a good fake accent. Who would you, online friends think that you're British and you lied? Ooh, that's not a good place to start a friendship if you truly care about these people. I think eventually you gotta come clean. You can't keep pretending to be British forever. There's enough big hints, I'm an idiot. Once you know what it is, you'll be like, oh. Oh, okay. It'll become really, I passed 100, oh my god, hey. You guys are just DMing each other, you're not finding it. You're not little detectives, you're just DMing. That's okay. Let's see. I ate a penny one time. Well, there was a whole girl in here who said she just regularly would eat coins, plural, so 1 penny one time isn't that bad. But please stop eating coins. They're eating coins out here. Can you believe it? Good girl, I love you. She's in shock that you guys are eating. You guys are out here eating coins. Bam, bam. I'm planning on dressing up as the DashCon ball pit for Halloween because I have no better ideas. How do you dress as a ball? How do you... 150 followers? Yeah, somebody spilled the beans in a big group chat. That's too many in too short amount of time. It's getting leaked and fast. First of all, how do you dress up as a ball pit for Halloween? And also specifically the DashCon one? I don't think I'd want to be that ball pit. I don't want to be that ball pit. Nobody wants to be that ball pit. Although it's really funny. I think that that's funny. How do you really sell it as being the DashCon ball pit specifically? That's like so specific. I love that this ended up turning into my secret. This has become about my secret. Did Autumn leak it? Did she figure it out? Did she leak it? Without knowing? What did you say? That leaked it without even knowing yet. How do you even do that? I didn't know until he said I spoiled it. Oh, did you make a correct guess? I can't even scroll up far enough to find out what it was. Hey, people are figuring it out. I'm gonna tell whoever still hasn't figured it out. I will tell you when the stream is about to end. Don't worry. You're not gonna be the only one left in the dark. 20 minutes before it is 6 p.m. Officially 24 hours of streaming. And the stream will end. Oh no. Alright, I knew some of y'all would be messy with your secrets in here. I'm cheating with 6 different people. That's very disrespectful. That's I cannot condone it. I can't even joke with you about it. That's not it. You kind of, if you're in here because you must follow me on Instagram, I hope it's a joke. Karma's gonna get you. I think karma's getting anyone who's a cheater, ever. So, I'll leave it to the universe. Also, that's too many. Not that even one is acceptable, it is completely not ever. There is never a good reason or excuse for it. I know that people who have done it can find redemption. Lots of people in toxic situations will find themselves doing it to each other. Doesn't make it okay that it ever was done by anyone at all. No one should be doing it. That's just too many at once, though. How do you manage your time? I don't want to make jokes about it because it's just not a cool thing. That one's just like a ew. 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 And right off the back of the man who was known for loving his wife cheating, what is wrong with these people? I don't understand how you can think you can do it and then what was gonna happen? What was the end goal? Like, where was that gonna go ever? Oh, it's disappointing. Anyway. The universe is gonna have its, karma's gonna have its kiss for you. Sometimes I hate my BFF because she's calling other people her BFF. Jealousy is my red flag. Do you mean it's a red flag if you feel jealous? It's a red flag of the other person if you find yourself jealous of them, things that they're doing? I think that's not fair. If you are the one feeling jealous over it, it isn't a red flag that the other person is doing anything wrong. And some people have multiple best friends, and it does kind of hurt when you have one person that you thought was your best and they have several people and maybe even someone that they consider even a closer friend. I know what it feels like to have all of your friends, including the ones you'd call your best friends, be better friends with other people. But that's not a red flag on them. That's just kind of a... You wait for the person. I think we all have like platonic best friend soulmates kind of people out there. Multiple of them. You gotta find those people. And just know all of your friends, even if you think that they're better friends with other people, they are still your friends and care about you, hopefully. And if they don't, I'd say cut them. But not physically, but like out of your life. How did I find I Eat Coins person again? How did you come back up here? Where did this even happen? Okay, some of you are just admitting to complete crimes now in here. How did you... Someone stole a car, someone committed tax fraud. I don't want to be liable for knowing that. I don't know who you are. I didn't read that one. I'm pretty sure all of those are not true. I think they're just lying to have a dramatic secret to be read on stream for funsies. I'm getting trans vibes as fuck. Like from you or from me? Do I give boy vibes sometimes? I like to feel like I give boy vibes sometimes. I think having a boy vibe sometimes, some days, and a girl vibe sometimes, some days is cool. I think that's what's really fun and really amazing about the fact that we get to just express ourselves any individual way on any given day, however we choose and feel. And it can all be fluid. It can all be ever changing. I give Shelby vibe. That's all I really want. I think giving boy vibes some days is a cool thing. I like that. I like having both. I think all people have a little bit of both. I don't know if you meant you, though. Who's got the trans vibes? If it's you, hey. Also embrace it. We got a little bit of everything going on. All you have to do is be you vibes. You just gotta be you vibes. I do like the idea of I'm a person first. And that can mean whatever I want, whenever I want. I like that. I like this world we live in. I secretly adopted a cat, but my family doesn't know. More of those. More of people secretly adopting cats and less people cheating. What's wrong with y'all? More secret cats. More secret cats, please. But that's a big responsibility. Don't take it lightly. Do, 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 do. Okay, there's several people mentioning not paying taxes. That's not going to be the universe coming for you. That's going to be the IRS. They're definitely aware. They're going to come. Please don't not do that. What is wrong with you? And don't tell me I am not your accomplice. I don't know you. I didn't read that one either. This is actual crimes. Y'all are delinquents in here. Do, 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 do. I'm in love with my best friend's sister, but I think she likes my brother. You gotta just start shooting your shot. It's way better to just know, even if it's a no, than to not know and then sit back and just never know. Just get in there first and tell them, and if they say no, you get to move forward and start looking elsewhere. You get to free yourself from it. It's just always better to know, even if it's not the answer that you really truly hope for. An answer is better than none and just sitting there wondering, you know? Get out there and start telling your crushes how you feel. But don't come back if it does end up ruining the friendship. That means that wasn't a friendship that was really going to be stable for the long haul, if that's how easily it can be brought down. Because of a little bit of feelings. And crushes, as much as it can be hard at the time, very much you get over them. As soon as you know that the path forward isn't with them and you need to start looking in a different direction towards other people and finding who is the person for you, it'll go away and you'll be able to have just an absolutely fine friendship with the person that you had a crush on before. It is so easily done. Don't even worry. Runner, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Do not... There's only like 13 minutes left of the stream. I can't believe it. Do, 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 do. Oh my god. I once bit a glow stick and consumed the stuff inside. You and me both. Don't do that again. We know there's glass in there now. Is it legitimate glass? Yeah, don't do that. It doesn't taste good. I don't know how you did that willingly, because it doesn't taste good in there. It tastes bad. I think I found my soulmate and I'm ready to move county for her. I don't know if it's supposed to be county or country. County is definitely possible. Much more reasonable, but also, hey, move country, but also make sure she's on the same page. Don't be doing things like that until you know you're on the same page, same feelings, had a discussion about it, and don't make that move without everybody being on board. You know what I mean? Protect yourself. Don't do that for someone that you think is your soulmate if you don't know yet for sure if they feel the same way. Lots of very open conversations needed there, especially if you mean move country. Definitely be sure about that one. Make sure they are feeling the exact same way, truly. And then I wish you the best. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 boo, boo, doo, doo. I'm in a 6-year relationship with a guy, but I'm pretty sure I'm a lesbian and I can't get out now. I don't know why you think that you can't. Just because it's been a long time. Ooh, what's the quote? Don't commit to a mistake just because you've spent a long time making it. There is no can't. Go. You can, and you should. Absolutely, for your sake and for his. I don't think it's fair for him if you know that you aren't having the right feelings for him anymore and you have feelings for women instead, entirely. You can and should get out, even though it'll be really hard. 6 years is a really long time, but don't commit to a mistake just because you spent a long time making it. Give me 1 second. Do I have time to type this message before my stream just absolutely closes on me? Okay. Oh, 10 minutes. That's insane. That's insane. Do, 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 do. 10 minutes. I can't believe. Where are the hugs? Let me go and pull up any of the ones that I've missed. I think it's time to make sure those are done and out of the way. Dude. I'm in love with my ex-best friend's ex-boyfriend. It sounds like they're not your friend anymore, and they're not together anymore, and they said they're also your best guy friend. Shoot your shot. Go for it. You hold no allegiance to them anymore. See if it will work out. You'll never know unless you try. You never know unless you tell them. Tell them. Oh, I don't want to hear that from you, though. Thank you very much. Waka Waka, Honey Weather, Fearing Toast, Plumsies, Peppermint Cherry Channel, Miss Corona, Fantasy Loss, Lesbian Lux, Guest Trash, Luna in all caps, and Ace Please. All the hugs from today's stream. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's enough secrets. I think it's just time to be prepared for this. I mean, if I don't click the end stream button, is it gonna just stop? I think that it is, because 24 hours is the maximum amount, I'm pretty sure. And then it's just like done. I'm not sure. I don't think that I don't know. I think 36 is the max. Oh, I remember watching other people do week-long streams, and I guess they just kept ending at 24 just by choice. Did they change it? Or maybe that person just decided to end it at 24 hours and keep starting a new one with a new day. I think it changed because of all the subathons. Okay, well then that gives me a little bit of extra time. I will end like pretty promptly at the 24 hours though. No offense. I'm not giving you a minute more. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go lay down. I mean, I might be hanging out with my friends tonight. I don't feel tired. I'm really impressed. 3 hours of sleep is all you need, I guess. I will reveal the secret of the Instagram account if you're still in here and just completely have no idea still, because you just don't know. The thing that is the theme of the Instagram account, and after this it's up to you to go and try and find it, is hotel rooms that I've stayed in. And I've stayed in so many over the last so many years that I have so many I wish I had taken a little cute photo of, because the hotel rooms are so nice. I love staying in a hotel room. But I decided 2 hotel rooms ago to start keeping track and taking a little picture of like a really cute aesthetic corner of the room and just remember all the places I visited and putting the country and or city of where it was. So the 2 that I have, I think, are in France and in Ohio of all the places. But I hope to take more. That's why I'm not sure I'm going to take one of San Diego, because I don't have my own hotel room. I'm staying at Scott's for a night. Oh, there is only a clock in one of them. But I'll see if I can find a cute little corner and see if it's like a particularly nice hotel room. That's always really fun. And anytime I get to stay in a hotel room anywhere, I'm going to take a little photo and add it to my collection of every hotel room I've ever been in. But only starting from... Is this France? No, this is Amsterdam. I didn't even start until well after France. See, there were so many. I wish I had thought of this before. But hey, you got to start somewhere. I'm glad I did, because these are going to be really cool to look back on, I think. Just little nice corners. There's so much like aesthetic hotel. I just love hotel rooms, especially like a little bit nice ones. I probably wouldn't include a motel if I happened to be staying in one for no reason. Why is there no jazz? Where's the jazz? Give me back my jazz. But yeah, that's now you can go and try and find it. But yeah. Yep. That's the Instagram account. I also just thought the clock in the Ohio one was like a cool clock. I thought it was neat. I'm pretty sure I even shared that picture in an Instagram story on my main. But hey, thanks for everyone who hung around and vibed with me for these 24 hours. I can't believe this number of subs. It is actually, it's actually insane. I didn't really fully think we'd make it to the full amount of time. I thought we'd make it pretty far, but I didn't think we'd actually fully hit the goal and then obliterate it completely. And this has been really fun. I would definitely do this again. If all I needed to do was start at nighttime and then I don't even know that I needed to start at nighttime anymore because I don't need to go to bed immediately after. I think I could start early in the day if I'm going to be awake for all that time anyway. But I think this was the best way of doing it so that I still slept at nighttime relatively, and I'll be going to bed tonight at a very normal time, if not a bit early, and then I feel like I'm on track to having a good sleep schedule after this because I'll go to bed probably earlier than normal. I'd probably say around 9 or 10. I'm not going to bed yet. I'm a little tired. I definitely am feeling it starting to creep in. But this has been so fun. I'm glad that the 24-hour stream didn't end up being like a really tough to get through experience. It was actually really fun. How's everyone making fun of Ohio? I would also join in. I'm not a big fan of Ohio, but you know, I was there and I was in a hotel room. That was nice. Thank you, Hollister. Hey, do you want to see a secret? I'm allowed to show these. They told me so. This is what I was doing in Ohio. You get a blurry version. Blurry version. That's all you get. A little tease. A little blurry tease of a couple of the photos from the Hollister shoot that I did, which is insane. That is not merch. That is Hollister. I went and did some modeling for Hollister in Ohio, which is so cool because I didn't think anyone would ask me to be a model again. I thought that was going to be like a one-time, but like in the books is one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. And then Hollister was like, hey, we like what you did. And I think that that's kind of really cool. And so they let me share a couple of the photos. I'll let you see one in a not blurry version. I don't really like the hoodie one because I had the hood up over my, you know, whatever, but will that even focus? Well, if it, oh, you got a second of it. Ooh. She's a model. That was really cool. Thank you, Hollister, for that. You're going to get to see those in stores. I have no idea when, if I'm honest. I think October was the goal that they had said, either October or November, but that's pretty cool. That's really neat. But thank you guys for all the support in today's 24-hour stream. I would do this again. And I'd even... no, I'm not going to do 48. It could be... I could consider it again in the distant future. I would definitely do 24 hours again, because this was really, really fun. 48, I feel like I have to keep pushing it, though. I always want each Shubathon to be, like, a special and fun experience. I would do 24 hours again. I would do maybe even 48. I don't think I'd go beyond that. I think that's where I do draw the line. I will not do, like, a week-long one. That's just simply never gonna happen. We're in the final minute of the stream. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Wait, I gotta, like, start a raid and stuff, because I'm leaving, y'all. I'm going. I'm gonna wipe off my makeup. I'm gonna face plant into the bed. And I'm gonna go on TikTok for the next 7 hours. Not even, I'm gonna be in bed in 2 hours, probably. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your vibes. Thank you so much for everybody who gifted so many subs and were so generous. Thanks to anyone who just simply was around to hang out and watch, because I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. But let me send you off. Megan's playing Slime Rancher 2, so if you were a fan of that gameplay, go and give her the best of the vibes. The bestest ones that you didn't entirely use up here. Go offer the bestest vibes. Go be the nicest, most polite. Be so nice. So many people in the raid that you guys, so many of you hung out all day. All 24 hours too. I felt like we kept a like really average solid 1,300 people, which I couldn't have ever imagined would be down to hang out for such a long time with me and not get annoyed. And maybe you did and you took a break, and that's okay too. But thank you for hanging out. That's it. That's 24 hours. We did it. We did it. I did it. I said I never would. I'm proud of us. But I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on Monday. I'm taking the weekend off. I hope you don't mind. Goodbye.